I got tutored for free in my school, and I got access to a year 11 past paper club when I was in year 10, all because I asked. The Bible says, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be open to you. So technically you have everything that you need, you just need to go and ask. The first main tip that I have, and this is tips for year 10s, to know how to actually revise. So don't just use revision guides. Don't just use these. Don't just use these. This will do nothing for you. Editor Amarachi here, but I literally just want to say that the revision guides may be helpful for some people, but not for all people, because the revision guides are purely just kind of like a page of a topic, and I feel like you sometimes need more depth than that. So it's kind of just like a condensed and summarized topic in science, but there's only one page of it. So if you're someone who like learns content really, really quickly, I feel like they would work for you, but just for me specifically, it just wasn't enough for me to revise with. What you need to get, when I'm just flicking through revision guides, is to use past papers. I really rely on past papers, specifically if I'm going to do a test on a topic, like a topic whatever in science, and I haven't done it in a while. Use past papers on physics and maths tutor and print them out. Then once you've done the past paper, you go through the stuff that you haven't learned properly, or just the stuff that you went wrong, and then you will use those stuff and make flashcards for yourself. Now flashcards, find them anywhere, they're really, really cheap. It's like £1 for a packet of them. You can get them from Works and also from Home Bargains, and which just helps you like fill in the gaps for any knowledge that you didn't really know in your test, and then you can use that also for revision for yourself. Now, as well as not only using the revision guides, I think what you can also get are these courses. See, they are much thicker, much heavier, and they have way more context. They have physics, chemistry, and biology. That's so big. School gave us revision guides for free, but I think like these, you look like the nitrogen cycle, they give you little like tips at the side. I don't even know if you can see that. They give you tips on the side on like different stuff that you should know, and it's really, really helpful, and it's way more in depth. Obviously, that's why it's thicker. So I really recommend getting yourself them. Heavy. The second thing I recommend is that you get into extracurriculars. So this would be great just either to like broaden your social life and develop other skills you want to, but also it'll be great to put on your personal statement and CV. So you can get into school leadership positions. So I am a form captain and I'm also a prefect in my school. And from that position, actually, my school emailed me and they said that I could go in and become part of the Shepherd Youth Cabinet, which I am now, which is very, very exciting. And so, yeah, basically, when you go into school leadership positions, you don't realize it, but sometimes it opens doors to bigger and better things for you. You can also do volunteering. So this could be, I don't know, working in the library, working in like a local business that you know. Get a job, because then also you can talk about how you've used those skills to better yourself or anything else that you want to say. You can get into fields of personal interest as well and do lots of work experience. So for me, I'm really interested in media and stuff. So if I got like an apprenticeship or like I did some work experience or some time in the BBC, that would really be good. If you want to do, maybe you want to become a hairdresser, you could like work in your local hair salon and ask what you want to help out. The third thing is to make effective revision timetables. Now, I've been through this like a lot. Like I've made so many of these. I think the easiest way to make them is on Canva, because they have a lot of like free templates, and then you can just sort of edit your name into things. And you also add in your personal commitments to them. So like, I don't know, for me, it's like church, tutoring at school that I have, and like revision clubs after school. But you just add like anything that you want to do. Make times for revision. Make times also after school with your teachers as well. The fourth thing is to learn proper email technique. So this one, actually, I feel like everyone should know this, but not many people do. So I can put something up on here so that you can read. But this is also really important to like transferable skills for when you contact employers about jobs or your school. Lots of these conversations that you'll be having will be transferred by email. So they want to know that basically you can just talk properly and you have the proper etiquette, and you need to learn the right sort of format. So it's not very colloquial and not very informal, but more like dear, sincerely, many thanks, kind regards, all that kind of stuff. The fifth one is go on a social media detox for exam season. So for me, I would try and say like cut off television. I don't really watch television like anymore now, which is quite good because it's just another distraction out of the way. But cut television, cut TikTok. So like I just deleted TikTok for my entire mock season, which was very, very helpful. And then I obviously re-downloaded it in summer. But I feel like that's another way of just like clearing your mind and clearing your head. You don't really need to do it. If you're like a content creator, I would say like take some time away. I know it can be very hard because obviously like that's kind of your job in a way, but it's still very good to just take some time off. The sixth thing is use resources available to you. So teachers, if you have like sheets of like, I have like math sheets and stuff, right? And I have like lots of homework to do. Did most of it today. But the thing is that like you can go to your teachers and you can ask them. I get lots of different like past papers from my school, from our past paper club. Go to your teachers and ask. I remember one time I was asking my geography teacher for the syllabus, and then I ended up being invited to a revision club that I didn't even know what was happening. So there can be lots of stuff and opportunities that you didn't even know you have access to unless you ask. So just always try and show your teachers that you have interest. Maybe stay behind a couple minutes after the lesson, or maybe go in a bit earlier before the lesson. Another thing I would also say is you can go on exam websites, because then you can actually see like the specification for each exam board that you have. So Edexcel, OCR, AQA, you can actually see what the exam board wants you to do. Another thing I would say is get syllabuses. So syllabus is basically just what you'll be doing throughout your entire academic year. So for me, I have my entire syllabus here. I need to get the maths one, but like I have all of them. I have art, I have geography, I have all my sciences here. And this just basically tells me like everything that I need to be doing throughout the school year. And I'll stick this up somewhere and just, remember all the stuff that I need to do. And also just don't forget that all the stuff you'll be taught in year 11 does add on to all the stuff you'll be taught in year 10. So really, really try and focus in year 10. It's hard for me. I really, really struggled with focusing and like understanding concepts. So if you need to do some revision for that, definitely do, but really try and focus. If you need to like buy yourself gum, if you need to fidget with something, do it. But like year 10 is when they give you like most of the content. Like year 11 is just, you'll be taught some new stuff, but then also it's mainly just revision. So you need to just basically try and remember everything you've been taught in year 10, because that is most of the content that you'll need for your GCSEs. Also try and connect with some year 11 friends that you know, or people who've already done their GCSEs. That's what I've been doing, and my parents really encouraged me to do. And I think it's really great because then you get first-hand experience from someone who's already done the exams, and they can tell you how to answer questions, what the exam board will be looking for, how much time you have, how you should structure your writing. And it really, really helps because you know that they're the most trusted people that you should ask for these sort of things. And I'm sure that they'll be open to talking to you and to helping you with whatever you need to know. So I really hope that this video helped. If you liked it, please give it a like and subscribe to this channel. If you want to see more videos like this, then please comment down below. And if you have any different video ideas that you'd like me to share, please also comment that down below. I love you so much. I'm Amarachi. Keep chatting. Bye.